YouTube, hello. Welcome back to another video. My name is Justin Wilkins. I'm a new property investor and this is going to be quite a relaxed video. I wanted to come on here and give you an update on my current property purchase. Now if you watch my previous videos or if you follow me on Instagram, you'll know I've been dropping some hints about a property that I'm currently buying. And I'd hoped to be in there by now, but seeing as it's taking so damn long, I thought I'd come to you with an update instead. To set the scene, we're buying a flip project. We're buying it down here, down south, because this is the area in which we live and operate in. Of course, buy-to-lets I've been buying or have bought in Liverpool, but down here, down south, I know it very well, and it could be a good place for us to flip and make some profit. So this move is partly actually so that we have a house to live in for a short term, work our way up the ladder, but also make some profit for future purchases. So the property we're buying is it's a granny's bungalow. It's fantastic. It's a great opportunity. We love it. We can see what it's going to become. And we've obviously agreed to buy it back in August now, and it's still going through at the moment. Now for transparency, the purchase isn't going to be a straight purchase, refurb, flip it on. It could be that. We could be there just for 6 months, but we could equally be there for 12 months or 24 months. And it's all dependent on what the market does. And this is the benefit to us buying it, refurbishing it and moving into it, because then we have no time scale. And on top of that, we of course have lots of tax benefits to doing it in that model as well. So as I mentioned, it could be 12 months, it could be 24 months. It really depends what the market does over the upcoming 6, 12, 24 months. But regardless, it's going to be a hands-on refurbishment. I'm going to do a large portion of the work myself, or get stuck in myself, because there's no greater way of learning than by doing. And I'm going to, of course, document as much of it as possible so you can come along the journey with me. We're currently reviewing plans, so I can't give you all of the figures quite yet. I will give them to you once we exchange and complete on the purchase. But right now we're currently reviewing whether we'll be doing just an extension on the back of the house or whether we'll be doing an extension on the back and a loft conversion. Now, as for the conveyancing part, we are currently, I think, going into week 13 of conveyancing. We purchased the property, or agreed to purchase the property, sorry, at the beginning of August. And as I say, we've been in it since August, September, October. We're now going into November, so it's going into about week 13, which is perhaps a little bit longer than I would have hoped for. When I purchased my buy-to-let in Liverpool, when that was December 2019, that was 9 weeks to exchange, and then we completed a week after, so on week 10, so a total of 10 weeks. But that was quite a straightforward purchase. So that was me as a buy-to-let investor with nothing to sell. I then bought the house in which the owner was moving out into rented. So that was quite a straightforward purchase, but we managed to get that exchange and completed within a total of 10 weeks. Whereas you take this example where we did actually decide to tie in the sale of our flat. So we're selling a flat that we've lived in for a few years, we've made a bit of money on, and we want to take advantage of the benefits that come with being a homeowner. So essentially, by moving into this new property and adding value, we are creating profit that's going to be tax-free and that we don't have to pay stamp duty on if we move before March. So we really want to utilise that. We are tying in the sale of our flat. So when you consider we've got the sale of our flat, we're buying an empty bungalow, it's just a sale and a purchase, you should be looking at perhaps a typical of 8 to 12 weeks to exchange, and then perhaps another week or two for completion. So we are a little bit further than that, which is a shame, but I do have to say the buyer that we have for our flat and the people we are buying from with the bungalow, they've been great. So I think we've been very lucky with them and to be working with them. We think they're doing everything they can to progress this forward. At the moment, we're just waiting for probate to be granted on the bungalow that we're buying. And that's due within the next literally 1 or 2 weeks. So with any luck, the next update video might be me coming to you in a few weeks' time where we've got the keys and we're looking very happy about to start a refurb. But that's not to say that will be definite. You know, I do potentially see this going on to December or January. As long as it's ahead of that March stamp duty deadline, we'll be happy. But the sooner the better. I've got some time off work over Christmas in December, and I'd love to get the refurb started. Now, just to wrap up this video, I wanted to touch on this final point. When it comes to buying property, your first property, this is a golden opportunity. And I think a lot of people waste this opportunity and they skip the first time buyer phase and go straight to buy-to-let. They just see the opportunity of buying a buy-to-let and think that's what they want to do. However, there's this amazing opportunity that you have as a first time buyer where you can use the Help to Buy scheme, the ISA, you know, you've got the stamp duty reductions, and effectively it's your opportunity to buy a house with 5, 10 or 15%, which is less than you'll ever buy a buy-to-let. And I just wanted to cover that because I think that's a fantastic opportunity that some people miss, and I really want people to take advantage of that first step that's there in front of them. So I'm really hopeful I'll have an update for you soon. I appreciate you watching this video and I hope it's interesting, that you can follow along with my journey. Please drop me a comment if you've enjoyed it, give me a like, and I will see you in the next video, which is coming to you very soon.